Question: which is better, automatic or manual? Well, to answer that question, we've pitted two identical Volkswagen 2-litre Scirocco diesels against each other, with a manual Bluemotion transmission versus the DSG automatic. The new Scirocco has been around for the best part of a decade, but there's still questions unanswered surrounding the latest diesel for me. Have they finally got it right? And which gearbox setting suits it best?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first test of the day, Scirocco number 1, manual gearbox. I have to say, I've been looking forward to driving the new Scirocco for quite a long time actually. The only chance I've had so far is on Forza Motorsport, and already the first signs are good. I like my hatchbacks. I like the fact that they're light, they're springy, they're like little terriers. You know, they just want to go somewhere. They want to go somewhere quickly. You know, it's like, and this one has definitely got some beef on the bone. I've always been a fan of Volkswagen, ever since the Beetle. It's my dream car, actually, the Beetle, which doesn't sound particularly masculine, but there you go. However, I've always liked the development of the company. I mean, why do you think it is that there are more magazines on the car market for the Volkswagen than any other car? There's a very, very particular reason for that. It's not just because it's a great car company that turns out impressive machinery. A lot of it also comes down to its functionality, its practicality, its character. Volkswagen say a lot about who you are as a driver of one. There's not many cars that have that same ability. Up and over this gorgeous river bridge, that's a really, really nice part. I'm in Battlesbridge, and the roads around here are just so peaceful, so nice. It's perfect Scirocco roads, really. A lot of turns, a lot of nip, a lot of tuck. It's a great driving road. Let's get a bit of horsepower up, see what we can do. National here. Oh, yes! There you are, my friend! Woohoo! I wasn't even trying to hit 60 quickly, and we still managed to get there pretty darn fast. Yes, this car is everything I expected it was going to be, and a heck of a lot more. It kind of creates its own genre to a certain extent, because this is a sports car in a hatchback. It's a sportsback. I like a manual gearbox. Automatic gearboxes leave me quite frustrated because they never change gear when I want to. So the manual for me is always the way to go. But it's also very easy to get the manual gearbox wrong. It doesn't change very fluidly. It kind of clunks about a little bit. This, however, yes! That is literally a fraction of a second for a gear change. It just leaves you wanting more. This is an epic little machine. And the thing is, everything as well about the Volkswagen is practicality. It's about convenience. And then they just plug all this power into it. A nippy little Scirocco going like the clappers. How could you not be impressed by that? 2 litres. Even slightly lets down the Scirocco for me is the fact that it's 3 doors. I just can't stand cars that are 3 doors, which is the only niggle I have with the Volkswagen Beetle. In actuality, I would much rather it was a 5-door. But you can forgive the Scirocco its 3-door function, because driving it is pure bliss. This is a get up and go car. This is not a lay down and beg car. This is an sort of a car. Come on, pass me the ball. Oh, I have wanted to drive this car so much, and this is why. Ready? Here we go. Plant the throttle. Boom! Even in low gear, we've got a bag full of power. Yes! got a nippy car that can get up to 60 pretty quickly, and now I'm stuck in traffic again. So what do I do now? Drop it into 6th gear and cruise. And now the fuel tank is just sipping a little bit. Just a little bit, every now and then. It's a flawless car. Absolutely brilliant. It's better than I imagined it would be.
So I've had a good long play with the Bluemotion and I love it. So with the odds stacked against it, can the DSG gearbox really win me over?
Now immediately I'm skeptical, but that is because I'm not a fan of flappy paddle gearboxes. I am a gamer, I do play a lot of video games, which means that I'm quite used to flappy paddle gearboxes. On a video game, not in a car, not one that I'm actually driving, on a road. But actually, wow! That was pretty quick. Alright, fair enough. The other one was quick. That's actually got a little bit more bite to it. Wasn't expecting that at all. This is actually in normal automatic mode. In comfort mode, the gearbox is so intelligent. Ready? There we go. Change. Yes! You've changed what I've asked you to. My goodness, this is a good car. It won't go more than 3,000 revs before it decides it's going to change. But actually, it goes to 2,000 more often than not, and then thinks, actually, he'll want to save some fuel. If you're a cheapskate like me, this is a great car on the fuel. Really great car on the fuel. And it's fast. It's really fast. I can feel this is like 20% of what this car can give, and we're cruising at 60 on a national road. I can feel there's more under the surface. This is a proper iceberg car. We're only seeing the tip. There's a lot more underneath we're not allowed to muck about with, unless we go to the Nordschleifer. And I probably haven't quite got enough in the fuel tank to do that today. And this is the difficulty, because I'm driving both of these cars and I'm trying to find which one of them I like the best. But as it happens, these are twins, these cars. Bit of speed. I do quite like the flappy paddle gearbox, actually. I never thought I'd ever say that. I hate flappy paddle gearboxes. I quite like this one though. Whoa! Yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! Now this is a mini supercar. I could fall in love with this car very, very quickly if things keep up like this. Oh, yes! Oh, throw it through the corners like a dirty grey go-kart. It is just superb. I was really, really hoping that the Scirocco would be the brilliant car that everybody had told me it was. When I got into this car, I really wanted it to be... I wanted it to live up to its name. I didn't want it to be all flair and no substance. Yeah, this is a really good car. A really good car. And I've driven both generations of the old Scirocco and I just loved it. This is genuinely that same experience with modern technology. It's almost uncanny how they've achieved that. You know, this is a completely different car in reality, because we're not making cars the same way we did in the 70s and 80s. It shouldn't even feel like the Scirocco used to. But I've got that sense of it. I've got that sense of the old Scirocco flair with modern technology. How have they managed that? How have they given it that same essence with none of the same Materials, pretty much? That's That's more than German efficiency, that's downright automotive genius. Fair play. I can't figure this out, I can't get my head around it. And the thing that's even more impressive is that despite the fact that one is an auto and one is a manual, they're both as efficient on the fuel. This is a really difficult decision. I genuinely can't figure it out. On paper, this would be manual every time, because I prefer manuals to automatics, and the flappy paddle gearbox always seems to put me off. But not in this. Not in this. I like this a lot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about this.
I've been in these cars since 11 o'clock driving around the gorgeous Essex landscape, but it's now 5 PM and I need to make a decision. Which is better? Do-it-yourself greenhouse or virtual racer's armchair? This is, quite frankly, the toughest road test I've ever done. 6 hours of driving two almost identical cars. Which one? That one? I don't know. I just can't decide. Sorry folks, I can't pick a winner. Basically, you need to figure out which you'd rather feel like. The Tiger or the Panther, the Lightning Bolt or the Humid Breeze. One thing I can say is that either way, you definitely win. Volkswagen really have created economic driving heaven. Well, hopefully that's whetted your appetite, so now you're ready to check out our website, tradepricecars.com. Why buy with us? For starters, we're the UK's trusted car supplier, endorsed by Google, Car Buying Advisor and Yale.com. We have over 100 used cars in stock, with each vehicle coming with RAC 82-point preparation as standard. We have our own in-house car finance brokerage, comparing over 60 different products from 16 different lenders. And we offer over 20,000 new car deals for business and personal lease, even if you have low credit. We can source the exact car you want, even if it isn't currently in stock. We'll give you more money for your old car when selling it to us, and we can even deliver the car of your dreams to your door. So, why deal with anybody else? I'm off to go and source the keys to another superb motor. See you next week, but until then, head to our website, tradepricecars.com.